Hey guys, it's Isabella Illustrations here and welcome to another top 10 video. This top 10 video will be on the Star Wars trilogies. So, let's get started. Alright guys, so number one on my Star Wars list would have to be The Rise of Skywalker. Now, whether you loved it or hated it, it was my favorite. And I love the whole Palpatine thing, even though it wasn't really earned because of what Rian Johnson did with The Last Jedi. But I still loved it. I was like, Rey's whole arc ending where it did, and with also Ben's arc and both their arcs together, both of them together, it was just really, really like happy but sad at the same time. But I love the whole idea of Rey being Palpatine's granddaughter, and then you know that Ben is like from the Skywalker line, which those two families have kind of been in a bit of a dance in this trilogies. So it was great to see that those two from their different families could potentially, with the chemistry between them, it was like really cool. I love that about the movie. I think it was very cool, kind of like a Romeo and Juliet kind of story where two families fighting, but it was just a really good movie, and I love the Reylo concept, and I thought it was just really good in that movie. Alright guys, so second on the list is going to be The Force Awakens. The Force Awakens was really good. I loved it. I saw all these of the sequel trilogy in the theater, and honestly, I could watch The Force Awakens 1,000 times, just like The Rise of Skywalker, never get bored. I love Rey, whether you like her or hate her, I liked her a lot. And I liked Finn, I loved Ben Solo. I loved all of the characters who were introduced. I didn't hate any characters. I just really loved seeing those characters go through their journeys. And even at the beginning, I was like, I could get around these characters. So I was really happy. The story was kind of a repeat of what happened in the original trilogy, but it was still great. I liked it. It happened a bit differently, and it was just fun to watch. Alright guys, so the next one on this list is Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith was really, really good. I liked the prequel trilogy a lot, basically because of Padme and Anakin's relationship. I really shipped them. I was so sad when she died, even though we knew it was coming. It was just, I love those two. Even though it ended sadly, it was just such a good movie. Seeing Anakin's descent into the dark side was really interesting. I liked seeing it, even though it kind of broke my heart, and it was just sad. But it was very interesting, and that's why I love watching that movie. I could watch it over and over again. It's just so good. Next is Attack of the Clones. Now, it was an okay movie. I liked it, didn't love it. But, again, Anakin and Padme for the win. I loved all the scenes they had together, all the intimate, all the fun scenes with them together, having picnics, and it's just, I just loved it. I cannot express that enough. It was just, I just really enjoyed it. That part of it, but I also enjoyed the, other stuff too. Just can't recall it at the moment. Alright guys, so Return of the Jedi is really good. Now, I love that movie so much. The whole reason I love it is because of that one scene in the throne room with Palpatine and Darth Vader and Luke. It's like a great scene. It has a lot of tension. It feels really fun to watch. Like, I could watch that whole movie just to get to that scene. Like, no joke. I'm that committed. It's just so much fun to watch. I love seeing father and son battling it out. It has a really family kind of message, and I love that in a movie. And honestly, I'm sad that this is all over the Skywalker saga. I'm really sad about it. Alright guys, so the next one is The Empire Strikes Back. Now, this one was good as well. And I like the originals a lot. I just like this, just because I like the sequels first and the prequels second does not mean I hate the originals. I like the originals a lot. Leia, Han, and Luke are the best thing about those movies, but also the plots are really good and unique, and I just love those guys as a dynamic threesome. Sounded wrong when I said that. But yeah, they're a really great team. I love seeing them together. Their chemistry as a group is really good, and it's so much fun to watch them. I just enjoy them so much. Their characters are just really fun. The best thing. Next is A New Hope. A New Hope was really good. It was the first movie, so it introduced us to the main characters, and I think it's interesting to see where Luke began, where he was on Tatooine, and now we know where he goes after, the sequels, and you get a whole character journey with him, and it's like throughout all 6 movies, even the first one, it's like he's just beginning his journey in the first one, and everyone is beginning their journey in this one, and it's just such a great movie. I love seeing everyone's different views on the Empire too in this movie. Like, some people are like, I don't want to get involved with these people, and I just love Star Wars. Okay guys, The Last Jedi is 9th on the list because how do I say this? Because Rian Johnson sucked at making a movie. The only thing great and worth it about that movie were the Reylo scenes. Those were very intimate, very, very emotional. I loved them. They were the only good thing about that movie. And I just love watching those scenes over and over again. And that's the only thing driving that film. Luke throwing his saber, not great. Canto Bight, not a great place. I didn't care for it. Sorry. Love the sequel trilogy. But you have to admit, The Last Jedi wasn't that great. They should have just kept the same director for all 3 because it was just a mess. They had no plan, and it fell apart. Alright, the last one on the list is The Phantom Menace. Now, The Phantom Menace is my least favorite. The reason being, because it's not because I don't like young Anakin or I don't like young Padme. In fact, I love both of them. I also love just every character except Jar Jar Binks. He doesn't deserve all the hate people give him, but he is annoying, and he's like the idiot. You're like, really? He's the comedic relief. But also, the plot really didn't pique my interest very much, but I did like the characters, and that's probably the only reason I like that movie, is because they're in it. So yeah, that's it for this top 10 video series. Tell me what you guys thought. If you guys have any videos you want me to make or any type of videos, just comment down, and I see the comments all the time. So don't you guys worry about that. If there's anything you want to see, tell me. And hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in my next video, which will be my birthday vlog. So see you guys in that video. Bye.